Number 1 on our list is going to be Redmane Knight Ogha, something like that. So where we're at is the Sarkridge the thing on the right over here. So you do need to actually beat the boss first, and then you will be at the bonfire. So what you want to do is you're going to head to the northeast section of this kind of map area. You can use your horse, thank God, or that'd be a long-ass run. So what you're going to do is, at the end of the northeast section, you're going to find a dungeon called the War Dead Catacombs. And you're going to go through that dungeon, and the last boss is, well, pretty much you beat the boss, and then you'll get the Redmane Knight, Ash of War thing. It's kind of cool because actually down there is going to be enemies actually fighting each other. So I always thought that was cool whenever they have enemies doing that. Or even with the boss just before this, you know, with allies coming to help you. I don't know. I always thought it was kind of cool. But yeah, so it's going to be a decently run or a decent horse ride all the way up here. And again, it's going to be the northeast section. Wherever that damn door is. There it is. So, as I said about 30 seconds ago, go through the dungeon, kill the end boss, and then you will get your first legendary Ash of War. Number 2 is going to be the Ancient Dragon Knight Kristoff, because nobody fights like Kristoff. Where you want to go is the Sainted Hero's Grave. We are in I don't know, this place, the Atlas Plateau, I think that's what it's called. Yep. So the way to get to it is, my recommendation, if you've never been there before, get to the Windmill Village, where all the creepy witches are dancing around. Go down the path, and at the kind of Y section, take a right. Follow that path all the way down, and then you will run into the Hero's Grave. Also, when you get in here, there's going to be a fog wall that you can use a key for. And down here, you will actually find a talisman. Where is it? There we go. A talisman called the Crimson Seed. So that's kind of a nice little trick for you. So the thing with this dungeon is there's going to be enemies who are kind of silhouetted. They're going to be blacked out. The only way to fight them is you need to lure them into light. As you can see, that little light that hits the ground, and then this enemy is already kind of lightened up so that you can fight him. So if I can show you a quick... well, I'm guessing that they're already lit up because I already beat this dungeon, but you will quickly see what I mean. The enemies will be... Oh, there we go. See, they're blacked out. So what you want to do is lure them to the light. Help them find Jesus. And then you see whenever they find the Lord, you'll be able to fight them. So go ahead and get through this dungeon. And then at the end, well, you know, fight the boss and get the Kristoff. This one's going to be Le Hotel. I don't know. The Headless. So we are on the kind of south region of the map. The best way to get to this part is if you get to the Minor Erd Tree, continue north, because this place, to me, it was kind of annoying to find, so I'm trying to help you guys out here. Continue north, and then kind of take a left, hugging the left wall, and then you will find the dungeon. So what you are looking for is the Tomb Lord's Catacomb. So, just like mainly all of these videos that I've made, go ahead and go through the dungeon, beat the boss at the end, and then you will get the Headless Ash. Cleanrot Knight Finlay is going to be next on the list. So where we are at is at the top of the map, at the prayer room. So what you want to do, just like all the other sentences that I've been saying, you are going to follow the path. So this is actually not a dungeon. This is actually just on the map itself. You know, kill all the enemies, do the stuff. And you're going to know that you're going the right way because you're going to see those two guys up top who will start shooting kind of bows or crossbows at you. So what you want to do is you're actually going to jump to that balcony right there. So you know that you're in the right spot when you see one of the red treasure goblins, as I call them. On the left here, there's going to be two enemies. One of them is going to be that knight that I absolutely despise. There we go. And there's going to be a treasure chest right behind him, and that's where the ash is. So for the next one, which is the black knife, Tiche or something like that. So we're going to be down here at the Ensal River. So the way to get this, however, is you pretty much need to complete almost all of Rainy the Witch's quest line. So it's kind of the only way you can get to this section of the map. So you're going to go through here, you're going to find the Lake of the Rot, and that's exactly what it sounds like. This entire lake is rot. Okay, so make sure that you're equipped for that. As soon as you get down there, you're going to find a grand... Sorry about that. Another bonfire down there called the... there we are, sorry about that again. The Grand Cloister. Continue all the way down, and then you will be transported, and you're going to have to fight one of the Estil natural borns. Those void things kind of looks like a skull with a scorpion face, and the big tail. I mean, I'm sure you'll know what it looks like. So whenever you complete that, you will then be transported over here to the Moonlight Altar. Okay, and what you want to do is get over to the Evergoal, one of those places that you kind of go through, like kind of like a boss fight area, if you know what I mean. And then down there, as soon as you kill the boss will drop the black knife, Tiche Ash thing. So again, you do have to complete almost all of Rainy the Witch's quest line to get to this area, however. So do please keep that in mind. Oh crap! That could have ended badly. There we are. And go to the waypoint, obviously without dying like I almost did. Go on through, and like I said, kill the boss, and the ash is yours. Last one on our list, guys, is my personal favorite, even after they updated and really kind of debuffed him. This is the Mimic Tier Ash. So where we are is at the Stafrial River. I'm sure I screwed that name up. The bonfire is called Ancestral Woods. So we're going to be doing a little bit of hardcore parkour here. Follow this around till you get to what's called the Knight's Sacred Ground. Jump down to this building. So there are going to be two mimic enemies. One of them has a crossbow. The other one has a kind of mace weapon. You can either kill them or just kind of run through them. Up to you. So for this one, you are going to need 2 stone keys, because it's going to be a fog wall from 2 of the kind of gargoyle-looking guys. Yep, right here. Make sure to bring those with you. There's going to be an enemy praying, and, well, you know, do what you got to do. And right here in this chest is going to be the Mimic Tier. Alright, thank you guys for joining me. Hope this helped.